Top 10 Ethnographic Essay Topics. The significance of ethnographic observation. Participant observation is the primary method for the ethnographer. It assumes that the researcher is directly involved in the lives and actions of the people they study. This is done to better understand the motives and patterns of people's interactions in the context under study. In your essay, you can speculate about the pros and cons of this approach. Ethnographic research methods. The goal of the ethnographer is not to generalize the study results, but rather to fit them into context. In this sense, ethnography refers to qualitative research, although quantitative methods are also applicable there. In your essay, you can describe the main ethnographic research techniques, comparing them with quantitative methods in the social sciences. Indian rituals and ceremonies. Indian rituals and ceremonies represent a fascinating field of study for an ethnographer. Due to the diversity of religions, regions, and cultural practices, India presents a wide variety of rituals and ceremonies. Some aspects that should be considered in your paper are religious, wedding, and funeral rituals. Cultural identity and Vietnamese diaspora in the U.S. Vietnamese immigrants make up the largest diaspora in the U.S. The number has reached almost 2 million people. Many of the first generation of Vietnamese migrants arrived as refugees from the Vietnam War. How has this origin influenced the experience of the diaspora? Can they maintain their cultural identity while living in a different cultural context? These are fascinating questions for ethnographic research. Gender roles and relationships in China. China is characterized by a combination of high rates of economic development and rather traditional social notions. Therefore, Chinese women are expected to fulfill their traditional roles while succeeding in their careers. The dynamics of gender roles and relationships in Chinese society is a fascinating topic to explore. Street food culture in London. London is one of the world's centers of street food. Walking through this city, you can find anything from traditional British cuisine to exotic Oriental cuisine. Focusing on London's vibrant street food culture is an excellent research idea. Look at the variety of street food vendors, their culinary practices, social interactions around street food, and the role of street food in society. Spanish traditional music and dance. Flamenco, in its various forms, dance, song, instrumental, is one of the symbols of Spanish culture. It arrived in Spain with the Andalusian gypsies in the late medieval period. As part of your research, you can focus on one of the three forms of flamenco listed above or explore its overall cultural significance and role in rituals, celebrations, and social gatherings of the Spanish. Reddit, the largest online community. Reddit is a vast network of online communities comprising content posted by users. There, you can find boards on absolutely any topic, from geopolitics to difficulties in raising children. How do certain subreddits go viral? What is the specificity of user interaction with each other in this network of communities? These are all excellent questions for ethnographic research. Online gaming communities. In an essay on this topic, you can explore the social dynamics, communication patterns, and cultural practices in online gaming communities. Choosing one specific community for your ethnographic research is a great idea. As part of the work, you can look at how gamers form relationships, collaborate, and agree on identities. Ethnography of Homelessness. Homelessness is a huge social problem in both developed and developing countries. Homeless people around the world face the same challenges and difficulties. What strategies do they use to survive? How does homelessness affect their sense of self and social identity? We invite you to explore these topics. It will be great if you choose a specific city or even an area of the city for your research.